Whoa. Hey YouTube, this is Fence Kid coming at you. Dude. Well, this is going to be this year's garden. First thing that needs to take place is we need to get this place cleaned up. See those weeds? Yeah, I know, that's all you see. It looks hating it. We got to get rid of those. Get down to some ground and get our crops in. So how do you do it? I mean, how do you clean something like that, right? I mean, how do you clear that land? Well, the only way I know how to do it is, you know, just hop right on in and grab you some, right? You just start ripping. Give it a good shake, get the dirt off, no big deal. Right? Try to get as many of the roots as you can. Right? Boom. We're going to do the whole garden. You got to start somewhere, brother. The sooner you get weeding, the sooner you can get the crops in. That's just how it works. Oh, look at those snails, dude. I think I'm going to have to be going to battle with those bad boys. Not good. We got a few tricks. You know, we'll keep them off. It's going to take a long time. It's Labor Day weekend this weekend. I know I'm running late. And so with this time I got off this weekend, I gotta get this done. One step at a time. And right now we're weeding. What's up? What are you up to, Tripper? Bomb ass sprinkler line right there. Is that sweet or what? Bam, right out here in the garden, dude. I think I'll just cap that with an on and off. Small hose to it. Feed everything right from here. Sweet. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hating it. Hating it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that or what. That railroad tie there, I don't know if that's staying or going yet. All right, guys, you can see we've got a nice chunk taken out. It's probably 60% out there taken care of. We're down to it. This is just heaped up, pulled weeds. Man, look at all those weeds. Dude, we're doing awesome. We've probably got another, I mean, that's 4 hours right there. I figure another 3 hours for that chunk right there. All right, this is Fence Kid. I'm gonna come right back at you. Hang on. Well, let's get this stuff out of the way. Whoa. Hot weed. Well, all right, that's a little bit more like it. I knew there was some ground underneath all those weeds. So let's start putting in our fences now to hold these crops up. Well, all right, now we're getting somewhere. We've got our tomato fences in, and all we've done there is just pound a couple poles into the ground, use this chicken wire, and this is what's going to hold our tomatoes up off the ground. So, you know, I've got to dig holes for each plant this year. Do you see all that pea gravel down there? I don't want to till that in, and I don't have time to remove it this year, so I'm just going to treat the whole place like I'm growing on lame ground. You have lame ground at your place. You don't have to dial the whole thing out. Just dig a hole. Bam, we're going to fill those holes with some premium. And what do I mean when I talk high premium soil in your holes? Well, let's see what we've got. We've got a few bags of your basic. You got your cow manure. You got some peat moss. You've got some potting mix. You've got some organic garden soil and some flower stuff. You know, a mix. But this stuff, boy, I tell you what. Whew, if you could smell that. My goodness sakes, I love that. That's the richest smell you'll ever smell in your life. But grow in a really high quality soil if you're just digging holes, and you'll produce hella fruit. Lazy dog. And you know what? Before I go putting these in, before I put those in, I'm going to beef that fence up. I'm going to put in a couple supports. So all I use is just these poles. Right there looks good to me. Oh yeah. Good. What is that? Well, I made that, but you can get those at Home Depot, Lowe's. Shoot, you can get them all over the place, and they're made just for exactly what we're doing, just pounding poles into the dirt. Yeah. All right, we'll wire that up and fill these holes right here with the premium topsoil, plop in our tomatoes, and as those tomatoes grow, we'll just basically grow them wherever we want through these fences. Looking a lot different than it did in the beginning, right? Remember that big old patch of weeds, dude? You remember it? Yeah, it's looking good. I mean, wait till everything gets established, dude. It's going to be prime. This is one area you don't want to cut corners on. Here's your grow, your soil. Just dig holes where you want to grow and fill it up with the premium and rock and roll. Those are ready to go in. I mean, I've been, you know, anywhere you see it. I'll have tomatoes up on the fences, 2 rows of tomatoes, a row of peppers right through there. I'm going to put an eggplant right there. Over here, in this corner, this will be our leafy green section. Spinach and Swiss chard right there. We'll put an eggplant on each side just to look at. They're beautiful. A couple more peppers over here. Another eggplant back there. And that, oh, and right in here, that big open space right out in front right here is going to be a big cucumber patch right here. Don't have cucumbers on me today, but we'll get in everything but the cucumbers. Water in well, and, you know, Mother Nature takes over. The magic begins. Okay. What can I tell you, dude? It looks so hot out here today that before I go putting these crops in, I had to give them some kind of shade. So I whipped up a little, rigged up something there just to keep the major sun off these baby little plants I've got. See, that's a lot better. I mean, little plants like this, dude. I mean, as hot as it is today, that probably wouldn't make it through the day. Right. So anyway, now where were we? Right up next to that fence. I want to get in there just right. The most common problem new gardeners make is overwatering, so it's real important that your grow medium have excellent drainage. 2 reasons. Obviously to bring in the nutrients over the roots, and it also pulls in fresh air over those roots. You've got to be able to get air to your roots for those plants to really thrive. Now let's check it out, see how we're looking. Oh yeah. Let's see how this stuff holds up. Yeah. Whoa. Oh yeah. Dude. All right, guys. Well, that's a weekend's work right there. Got it in. Get your plants in. Keep the sun off them if you can. Listen to them real close first couple weeks, and they should hook you up. This is Fence Kid coming at you. And let me tell you how glad I am I'm done with that. Jeez.